Hey, what's up guys? It's EG Optimus here for another tutorial on Optimus edits. Today we'll be going over fade ins, fade outs, and keyframing. Basically the basics to any transition between frames or anything like that. Also today I'll be showing y'all how to hotkey duplicate layers or video layers, and hotkeys on how to split layers. So first I'm going to start off by importing a clip and dragging it down to my composition. And basically what we'll do then is we're going to want to find the part that we want to cut the layer at, so that way we can start our effect. So usually it's always like maybe a few seconds before the scene starts. So we'll do about right there where his gun is leaning out to the side. And the control or the hotkey for this would be Control Shift D to split the layer, and then we'll get rid of the bottom layer. And then if you hold Shift and click on the layer and drag it over, it'll snap to the beginning, so you won't have to worry about anything else on that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to RAM preview. Well, we're not going to RAM preview it, but the first thing you may want to do is like add a fade in effect to it. What you'll do then with that is if you hit the layer, or if your layer is all grayed out like that, click on it, press the letter T for the opacity. Basically, as you can see, the opacity is 100%, gives you the full focus of the scene. If you change it to 50%, it obviously changes it to 50%, but you notice the entire layer is 50%. The way to make a fade in effect with just one clip, there's a stopwatch button right here which stands for the keyframes. If you click on it, and we'll change, you will get this little diagonal diamond shaped figure right here on the timeline. It's actually your keyframe. So if we go back to it, select it, and then change that to 0, it'll turn our composition to no, we can't see anything. So we'll drag it up, I guess a complete second. Not perfect, but you know, there we go. And then we'll turn the opacity back up to 100. So now, if you look at it, if we go back, it slowly fades in. Well, I'll RAM preview it for you. As you can see, it gives us this nice, let me take that off. As you can see, it gives us a nice effect of a fade in effect. Nice little fade in. If you didn't notice, it fades in right there. See, all the way up to 100%. Another thing you could do is you can copy and paste this, or what you can do is just come back over here to the end and say you want this right here to be 0. If I can get it, go keyframe over. Alright, and then we'll change this to 0. Go a few frames over, about right there. And about right there, we'll change that to 100. So now you have a fade in and fade out effect. So we'll start off from the beginning, render it, and then we'll preview it. There you go. Another thing you could do is make it easy ease. Basically, it smoothly goes into the next keyframe. To do that, right click on the diamond shaped figure and go to keyframe assistant and go to easy ease, so you can hit the F9 key while it's highlighted to do it. So easy ease again. I usually easy ease everything I do, especially with keyframing. Keyframe assistant, easy ease. So now it gives us this smooth look. Another thing you can do is if we take off this opacity by clicking stopwatch, it gets rid of everything. Change that back to 100. Another thing you can do is, like, say we want to transition to another clip or something. What you can do is we'll get another clip in here. So Control I, basically, get another clip. Go with this one. Don't know what it is, but we'll go with it. Alright, and then we'll drag that onto the composition. And what we'll want to do then is we'll want to maybe put it right there, and we'll have the clip playing, and then right about there we want to take it back a few keyframes right there, and say we want to make it transition to the other one. So what we'll do is we'll hit T for the opacity, we'll keyframe it at 100 right there, go to the very end, zoom in, make sure I get it accurate. There we go. And then we'll keyframe that to 0. Then what we'll do here is, so as you can already see, it kind of makes a nice transition in. This is for the scenery, got it. Okay. It's for cinematics, in fact, that's what it was. Alright, so basically, and then we'll RAM preview that out for you. Alright, so RAM preview basically. And then it starts to fade out into the next scene, and bam. Turn that off. So, but yeah. And that's how you fade in, fade out, and keyframe things. And you can move these keyframes over, so if you didn't like it, like if you wanted it to come in a little bit earlier, you can move that over and we'll pre-render it back again. And it'll take a much smoother effect, or, well, we can easy to give it a smoother effect. Let's ease that. Ease. And then we'll be all good. Watch it one more time. Alright. Alright, but you get the gist of the idea. And the last thing was the duplicate layers. Basically, if you want to duplicate a layer with the layer highlighted, hit Control D. It duplicates the same layer, and you can use one of them for like effects and other stuff. So there's so much you can do with it and all that. But hey guys, this is it's been having fun talking to y'all. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. And I'll be coming out with future tutorials later. So send me a message on what you'd like to see, and I'll make it happen for you. But until then, I'll see y'all later.